welcome back to another edition of Fraser Lee TV. I have a special guest here today. We got my man Jerry here from Santo Domingo Estate. First time meeting Jerry. Nice to meet you, Jerry.
Hey, nice to meet you too, Fraser.
Yeah, brother. So we're just gonna start this video off. What I wanted to know is, by you living here, he's also married to a Dominican woman, beautiful woman here. And I just wanted to know your, so far since you've been here, the pros and cons of living here, being married to a Dominican woman. I basically want this video to be about couples. Somebody from the United States married to a Dominican woman, because I know a lot of men are interested in that. Even if they don't want to get married, they want to know how to find a Dominican woman.
Of course.
And not only that, but what's the key to making it successful? So we're gonna start like that.
All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, I'm Jerry from Jerry and Shayla Island Living, and I'm here with my man Fraser Lee. Hey, so like he asked me, so the question would be, what's it like dating or being married to a Dominican woman, and what's the pros and cons of that?
See.
So what it would be, in my opinion, I'm gonna start with the pros.
Okay.
The pros are, for example, just being able to enjoy the culture with a Dominican woman.
Okay.
Hey, and I can only speak for my Dominican woman, my wife. My wife, she cooks, she cleans, she is an entrepreneur. She does a lot of different things to help out me and our family as a whole. When it comes to our Airbnb, when it comes to our new son named Gendry, I'm telling y'all, you wouldn't imagine the type of woman that she is. And I'm gonna tell you, I got a couple videos, but one video in particular where she drove herself to the hospital the day of being pregnant, the day she was gonna have a baby. That was the day she drove, and I'm like, she got in the driver's seat. I wanted to drive, but she got in the driver's seat and said, "No, I got it," and she drove to the hospital. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, she's what they call fuerte. She is a strong woman. Okay. So that's the pros that I see from my wife. One thing that I've also mentioned before is, in the morning, the number one thing that she always says is, "Tu quieres café?" Tu quieres café.
What does that mean?
That means, do you want coffee?
Oh, okay.
Do you want coffee?
Okay.
She asks me that every day. So she makes coffee all the time. We enjoy it. We enjoy spending time together. Obviously, my wife, like you said, she's beautiful, but she has a lot more characteristics than just being beautiful. Like I said, I'm the first Black American man that she's dated or been with. So that was a couple of cons that I'm gonna add to this. Was the challenges of Black people getting a bad reputation here in Dominican Republic. And everybody knows that there's a couple different things and a couple different reasons why we get a bad reputation here. Okay. And that's because sometimes, not everybody, but some people like to go to certain areas and act a fool. Right. I'm just gonna say that off rip. They like to act a fool. They don't like to go and act right. We seen a couple videos. I'm sure you saw a video about the guy who he had the girl, and he didn't want to pay her what she asked for. Okay, yeah. You remember that video? Yeah. She asked for a certain amount, and then apparently she changed the amount, and he was like, "Nah, I want my." She was like, "Nah." She changed the price, and he got upset about it, and he said he wasn't gonna pay her, and so she got upset, and then everything started going haywire, and I think the police was called. I'm not sure, but whatever happened, it wasn't a pretty sight. And a lot of people say, hey man, just go on and pay the girl. You decided to go ahead and be with a prostitute, so go on ahead and pay her if that's what you wanted to do.
Right.
But he kind of didn't like that.
Okay.
So that's a couple cons when it comes to dating a Dominican woman. You got to vet out these women. I say it all the time.
Right.
With my wife, she is A1. A lot of people say, man, you lucky, man, you lucky. Yeah, I can say I'm lucky, but at the same time, I went through the process. There is a process that you have to go through when it comes to dating Dominican women.
How did you know she was the right one?
Because I vetted her out and I put her to the test.
Okay.
I'm a part of the association, Fraser Lee.
Okay.
I'm a part of this. I've been in association for years, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, this is what I do.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you, I vetted her out.
All right.
Man, hey, you couldn't imagine, bro. It was time where I said, hey, I don't want to be with you no more. Get away from me. Leave me alone.
Right.
I'm out.
Okay.
And then don't talk for, and I'm telling you, Jerry, he won't talk for like a month, a
Right.
week, 2 weeks. But it only took like 3 days. Boom,
Right.
she texting back, I'm sorry, blah. And then, but that's not me giving her any money.
Right,
That's
right.
not me paying for her no apartment.
Right.
That was just in the initial stages.
Right.
Where we was just barely dating.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do, man. I put women to the test.
Right.
Well, that's what I used to do.
Yeah.
I put them to the test, and if they can pass that test, and I'm like, yo, you just gotta let them know that you are the prize.
Right,
And people
right.
don't want to hear that.
Right.
But the man with the money, the man with the experience, he's the prize.
You gotta be willing to walk away.
You gotta be, and I was willing to walk away. If you get an attitude with me,
Right.
if you disrespect me, I'll walk away, and that's what happened.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you, and me and Fraser Lee, we talked about this. There's some Dominican women out there that will disrespect you.
Right.
They will disrespect you, and you don't have to put up with it.
Right.
Men, you don't have to put up with disrespect.
Exactly.
Dominican women, they are loyal. They love hard and they play hard. And they're jealous. I'm gonna throw that out there too. They're real jealous.
Real jealous.
So if you could sit up there and just understand how they work, how their mind works, then you will be able to successfully be with a Dominican woman.
Right. Okay, that's good. That's good. So another thing I want to talk about is the transition from just dating to actually moving here to a whole nother country. You know what I'm saying? Not only him and his wife, they're married, of course, now, because it's his wife, but I just want to hit on the process that you all went through, because I know for me, I've dated Dominican women here, but for me, it's kind of hard if I'm not living here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I just want to hit on that transition of how did you all navigate that, you know?
The number one thing is you got to be able to video chat.
Okay.
You got to be able to video chat. So we were able to video chat each other,
Right.
and we would do that every day.
Oh,
So a
okay.
lot of guys say, man, I don't really know what she's doing. I don't trust her. Well, like I said, the first thing is ensuring that you vet her
Okay.
and you can trust her. Second thing is make sure y'all talk frequently, video chatting. So you know what she's doing, she know what you're doing.
Right.
And like I said, sometimes when you're trying to do your thing, that might mess you up, but at the same time, even though it's so-called messing you up, you still can, now you gonna ready to be faithful, but you know she being faithful too.
Right.
Because for me, I can be faithful as long as I know she being faithful.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I feel like she ain't been faithful, then now I got a problem.
I get
But if
that.
we video chatting all the time, if she say, hey, I'm going to go here, I'm about to go do this, I'm going to the store, I'm going there, then now I'm feeling like, man, this is what's up.
Right.
This is what we doing.
Okay. I get that.
Yeah. But, and I want to also add that when it comes to that transition,
Okay.
I decided to cut sling load and decided to say, hey, I'm going to get rid of my apartment. My lease was up,
Right.
and I went ahead and said, hey, I put all my stuff in storage, and before I even did all that, I had already had an apartment that I was paying for, which was funding where my wife at the time, my girlfriend, I was funding that apartment to where I was going back and forth. So therefore, since I was paying for it,
Right.
I already knew and I was already set up.
Right.
So when I decided to make that transition, it was already easy. And that's what I talk about in my latest video.
That's real important. I seen that video that you're talking about, and you were talking about guys, if you really want to be with this Dominican woman, you have to go ahead and, instead of you spending money on getting an Airbnb,
There you go.
get a place together.
Yep.
And it made a lot of sense, you know, because, and that, I guess that's where it comes in, where you have to really be committed and make that sacrifice that you really want to be with this woman. You know, you can't be scared of, well, what if it, you know, I get her this place and she has somebody else come over or don't work out? That's a chance you take. But, you know, was it worth it?
And the key to that is you only renting. So if it don't work out, you just stop paying.
Right.
You just stop paying and you move on.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
So what do you lose? Oh, you lost, as long as you ain't buying no extra furniture, no extra this, no extra that, you ain't really losing that. You just cutting it and you moving on to the next.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these apartments nowadays, they furnished. You can get you an apartment for $425. I guarantee you, in any area, Naco, Pantini, anywhere, or even where we live, San Domingo, Este, you can get an apartment for $400, $500, easy.
Yeah.
And then you could just, and it could be furnished.
Right.
And you ain't got to worry about it. You just cut sling low, she acting a fool, you find out she got another dude in your house.
Right.
That's it. Move on to the next.
And I guess that's a good way to vet her too.
That's it. Yeah.
Before you make that all the way commitment, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's it. And I feel like, and I've said this I made a new video yesterday. Okay. And I said the same thing. I know at least 5 people that are doing that right now, personally, that I know. Okay. That are living in the United States, but have an apartment here that they're paying for, and their girlfriend is staying in that apartment. I know at least 5 people right now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, well, you might be on to something then. That gave me a good idea. Yeah, that gave me a good idea. Let me see here. Like Jared said, they have a YouTube channel, Jared and Shayla. What is it, Jared?
Island Living.
Island Living with Jared and Shayla.
Jerry and Shayla, Island Living.
Island Living, yeah. So y'all go ahead and subscribe to that channel. They got a lot of good information, especially when I want to look at couples that are actually a Dominican woman and an American man living together, and they're actually working, and they can give you some good information. So that's a good channel to look at. So anything else, Jerry, you want to add on just your experience here in the Dominican Republic? Why should people move here? What drew you here? Other than your wife, of course, but what else do you like about here, living here in Santo Domingo?
I'm gonna tell you, I know y'all can't see it right now, but the water behind us, I love the ocean. Y'all see that ocean? Y'all see that? Boy, that ocean, I love the ocean. I love to hear that, them waves hitting up against the rocks, showing them waves down there. Fraser Lee.
Yeah.
Look at them waves. Look at that. Today it ain't getting as high as normal, but I'm gonna tell y'all, I love to hear the waves, and I love to see them. Yeah, and I love to see this water, and I love the smell.
Yeah, I
love the smell.
Look at that scenery, man. Beautiful.
You can't get this where we live at.
Nah.
And one thing I want to say, y'all, me and Fraser, we from the same neck of the woods.
Yeah, Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, Richmond, Virginia. We from the same neck of the woods. So we can't get that. Well, we can go to Virginia Beach or whatnot, but it ain't like this. It ain't like this. It ain't like this.
It ain't like this. No, that's. I want to tell you a story that
Let me hear.
My old Dominican girlfriend, she came to Virginia. We went to Virginia Beach. She said this ain't no real beach. This is fake beach.
No fake beach.
and to look at the beaches here and there,
Exactly. It's different.
It ain't no comparison.
Nah, no comparison.
Yeah, so,
I agree, man.
yeah.
Hey, but it's if you want to get in the water,
Yeah.
you're all right
Yeah.
in Virginia Beach. But other than that, nah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. But no, man, we'll go ahead and close it out, man.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man, I appreciate you having me on, bro.
Well, I appreciate you getting on. And y'all go ahead and like and subscribe. Like I say, go ahead and subscribe to Jerry and Shayla's channel. And I'll see you on the next video.